Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. And for today's video, we're going to be talking about the camera I'm shooting on right now, the Sony a7 IV. And we're going to be talking about whether this thing is worth it going into 2025. I'm going to give you my top 3 reasons why I think it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so let's get into it. Reason number 1 why I believe this Sony a7 IV is still worth getting going into 2025, even though it's coming up on its 4th birthday, is the 33 megapixel sensor. It is a 7K downsample, the full frame sensor, and it is an amazing sensor. It takes amazing photos, it takes amazing video. Yeah, it does have its shortcomings that people talk about, especially in video with the rolling shutter, and then you have the, well, it's not really due to the sensor, but you do have the 4K 60 crop that people complain about. But overall, this is a great sensor for this camera. It has, again, excellent, nice, sharp video, and the 33 megapixel photos are freaking amazing. I've shot several photos already on this camera in the short time I've had it, and the photos have come out amazing. I have no complaints when it comes to video quality. In some cases, it's definitely, I don't say definitely, but it's definitely from what I've seen with, Sony FX30, and I've owned the a7S III as well. I think it's definitely a little bit sharper, when you're shooting 4K. Again, granted, you do have that crop, and then you don't have 4K 120, but still the video quality coming out of this camera is amazing. Alright, so let's talk about reason number 2 is the video recording options. Now, I know people are probably going to look at that and say, well, it has the 4K 60 crop, you don't have a 4K 120 in this camera. Yeah, you don't, but you still have many very good recording options. Again, you have, all live recording in this camera. You have 4K 24, 4K 30, full frame, no crop, 10-bit color. You have the 4K 60. Again, it does have a crop, but still a very good quality 4K 60. When I first got this camera, I read reviews that the 1080p 60 was not very good, but in testing it and using it, I've actually been very, very, very pleased with the 1080p 60. So I do recommend, if you do want that full frame look at slow motion 1080p 60 frames per second, then I would definitely recommend using the 1080p 60, because I've been able to utilize that and mix it in with the other 4K footage. No one has noticed the difference. So I definitely think that's pretty good. And in a pinch, if you need super slow-mo, the 1080p 120 frames per second does pretty well. It is only 8-bit, so you have to be careful when you are color grading that and deciding which picture profile you want to use. But overall, the 1080p 120 is pretty good in my opinion. So again, reason number 2, there are many good recording options for this camera. Alright, so let's talk about reason number 3 why this is still a good option and going into 2025, and that is the photo quality. If you are a hybrid shooter and you do video and photo, this thing takes amazing photos. A 33 megapixel is more than enough to take high quality photos, and you have more than enough room to be able to crop in on those photos. And then, like I said earlier, you're getting amazing video quality with this camera as well. So that's reason number 3, is the amazing photo quality you're going to get out of this camera. Guys, so those are my 3 reasons why I feel like this is still a great option going into 2025. The 33 megapixel sensor, the video recording options, and the photo quality. All great reasons why this camera is still a beast for you to get going into 2025, even though it's going to be 4 years old. Yeah, there's it's getting a little long in the tooth. People complain about the 4K 60 crop, but at the end of the day, this thing can still do a lot of things very, very well, video and photo wise. And I even bring up the low light capabilities of this thing, the dual native ISO on this thing. There's so many other things that this thing is good at that it still makes it a great buy going into 2025. And hell, right now it's Black Friday. It's on sale for about $2,000, about a $400 discount. So if you're interested in looking into a new camera, that is an option right now. Or you can look in the used market and find it for under $2,000. So I don't know, a lot of good options for a great camera for you guys to get. So I definitely recommend, if you are looking for a new full frame camera, I definitely consider the Sony a7 IV. All right, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Make a video. Have a good one.